It's Walnuts Part 6. I really hope we make it run this time. All right, well, last time we were just all held up because we tore carburetor gaskets and we got to bullshitting for about an hour and a half and a 3-hour night.
We did start cleaning the carbs.
We did start.
The carbs are clean. They're right over there.
They're actually clean. We just got to get them back together.
Clean the carbs, guys. Clean the carbs.
Clean the carbs.
All right. So, anyways, we're going to get the carbs back together. Together isn't the same. And we're going to get the carbs synced up and keep putting this thing together.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get the electric start on it, but I think we can maybe make it run. What do you think?
I'd say we could, even if we had to use a squirt bottle, we could, that's been known to happen.
We're in the vicinity of making it run. So
We're a few hours into it yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff left to do. All right,
We'll
we're going to get after it, and we'll bring you back when we're doing something more interesting than standing here doing this at you.
Yeah.
We had to pause Waylon Jennings to bring you this update.
Brought to you by
Update.
Lonnie's doing carburetor things because Lonnie has got this love of carburetors like no one I've ever met before.
What are you cleaning over there, Lonnie?
I'm doing carburetors, man.
Cleaning the carbs?
Cleaning the carb. Oh, wait a minute. Cleaning the carb.
Dennis is cleaning up the oil bottle, and we're switching it. This is the one that was in Walnuts, and it's split. So we won't be reusing that. We'll get this oil level switch and cap.
Not use this oil line either.
Swap them over. Yeah, we'll do a fresh oil line and fresh filter. So that's what we're doing. Otherwise, Walnuts looks like last week. But we'll keep moving. We'll make more stuff happen. It'll be great.
All right, where are we at here? Update time.
Well, I'm filling the oil bottle, and then we're gonna bleed.
Wait, we have an oil bottle.
Yeah.
Hey,
Super
oil bottle.
clean. I cleaned that oil bottle to my standards, and then Dennis said, "No way," and he cleaned it even more.
Whoa.
So there you go.
Come on now.
So
Nice fresh lines.
Yep, we got some really good smelling Polaris vintage oil going in.
Where can you get that stuff?
You suppose your dealer? I don't know, or online. Like I order most shit from online.
Yep.
But yeah, this is a brand new bottle of oil. It's not 50 years old. They sell it.
Okay, so we got that.
All right, we got that. We're happy.
We got a clutch put on.
We got the clutch put on. We're about to do the fuel system.
And there's something going on over here.
Green clamps aren't going to work on those.
Oh, well, we'll just go no clamp probably. At the bottom. I can't imagine it's that tight.
What'd you do, Lonnie?
Just cleaned the carbs.
Bing.
Yo.
Do I have to make a ding sound to go with that graphic?
Maybe.
There we go. See the oil going through the tube? And
All right.
pretty quick, it's dribbling out the top of the pump. All good.
Nice.
So we purged the line, we purged all the air out. We'll still hold the lever up like so with a clothes hanger when
Once
we
it
first
gets started. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
But,
But we can get the carbs on.
now we can put on the carbs.
Yes.
Been a while.
Finally.
Hasn't been that many weeks we've been working on this. When you consider we've had swap meets and stuff in there. This is moving right along. It's time for the carbs.
I don't know.
Plumbing to do.
Not sure why you need this.
I'll need it until my electric start parts get installed.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good one, Dennis.
Lucky dog, lucky dog.
He needs that in case the battery goes dead.
Yep. It'll still run. The ignition system does not involve the battery in any way on this snowmobile.
All right, so Well, then that's got to be it.
What's going on, Lon? They don't work?
No, this carburetor is not gonna go in that boot.
I'd say we're going to have to change out the boots then.
I'm thinking, yeah.
We got 34 millimeter boots and we're trying to jam 38s into them. It doesn't quite fit.
Spit on it.
Well,
That's not good math.
I got a box of carb boots. We'll get this figured out. All right, I went digging in a bag of carb boots that I bought from Dr. Mario a swap meet or two ago. And as you can see, they're the same boots but with 38s. These are basically Indy 650 or Indy 600 boots. Don had a bunch of them. The price was right. I stocked up.
And we think we can get the clamp on there?
I think the clamp will go on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
There we go. Problem solved. We will put a little 3-bond while we seal the boots up to the cylinders.
Yup.
All right, got my gas tank pickup for my nice gas tank from Wes. Thanks, Wes. So we've got the part that goes in the tank, and then we got that little thing they call a compression fitting that's like a hose clamp, but it'll actually fit through the hole. And we got the same thing on the other end. That way it doesn't fall off or fall apart in the tank or whatever. I know, you did it without it and it was fine. Me too. Progress update, end of the night. You can see fuel tanks in. Oh, that super nice bracket's in. How'd that bracket go on, guys?
Oh, my gosh. I've never had one go on that easy.
Lined right up.
There's a lot of stuff about this sled that's just better than it should be. Carb boots worked out good, as you can see. We're mostly plumbed. I got to plumb this line. I do got to put that. Where's that coolant fill? I got to put this coolant fill neck in there somewhere. But we're getting there. Fuel pumps in. We did go through the fuel pump. It's awesome. All the fuel systems plumbed. Oil injections plumbed. This little coolant line's plumbed. Really, it's just this line. And then down here where I had to lengthen these, I'm waiting on some hose clamps. So that's probably the main reason why we're not driving it tonight. Can't fill up the coolant. And also, it's getting kind of late and we're all tired, so we're going to quit working on it. We're calling it quits here for the night, but we're not ending the episode, so stick around. I've decided I am going to run this thing this weekend. These guys can't be here, but I'm going to keep working on it. I don't want this to turn into a 12-parter.
Not that would ever happen.
Why?
Yeah.
All you're doing was going to clean the carbs.
Yeah, all we're going to do is clean the carbs.
Clean the carbs.
So, stick around. We'll be back tomorrow night, or I'll be back Saturday or something, and the thing will be running eventually, and we'll have some videos, some test hits, I think.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, it's the next night, and I've been plumbing. So I plumbed in this fill neck, and you can see I got my pressure checker on, and she's been sitting there like that for a couple minutes without any movement, so I'm calling that a pass. One thing about this fill neck, I bought it for like a 97 Indy 500. It takes 1-inch hose. The rest of the system's 3/4. So I had a 3/4 to 1-inch hose barb that I put in right here. I found a little chunk of 1-inch, and then I found this hose up here that necked down from 1-inch to 3/4. So if you're thinking about doing that, putting in a later Indy 500 motor, just something to consider. Oh yeah, needle still hasn't moved. Life is good. All right, just wanted to show you guys how I'm bleeding this out. This is what I like to do. When I've got it on the lift, I lift up the nose, and that'll get all the air to go to the front. And I don't know, I just refilled the funnel, but it sucked down about that much after I lifted up the nose, so I think that's a good sign. By the way, if you don't have one of these spill-proof funnels, you should get one. All right, we're going to do first fire on Walnuts. Got Dennis here. It's Sunday. Let's see. I don't know what else to say. I got the coolant full. I showed you my funnel setup. We verified the kill switch does kill spark. Pulled her over a few times with no plugs for that, but otherwise, I haven't really pulled it over. Just gave her a little squirt. let's see what happens.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Not squirt.
not drawn fuel yet, but that's a good sign.
And Daisy didn't freak out.
No, Daisy's here for her first start. Come here, Daisy. Daisy, come here. What have you picked up off the floor? She dropped it. She had paper towel. Daisy's here for her first start. So far, no reaction.
No care.
Yep. All right, give her a little bit, Dennis. All right, we should be getting the carbs full. Give her another one. Give her a little more. There we go. Did you see Daisy run across the floor?
She boogied.
She wasn't too fond of that. I'm gonna go find my puppy now. So Daisy just ran to the house and sat on the back steps like a good girl. So just wanted to reassure you guys I didn't lose my fresh new baby puppy. All right, first run on Walnuts. I know she's looking a little bare bones, but I want to get her out and test her. And it seems like a good day today. It's nice and cool. And Details is here, so here goes.
Oh, still got our tight nose up. Oh, still got our tight nose up.
Oh, gonna try out that reverse right away.
Won't come out of reverse.
Looks like we need to adjust the cable.
Something. Now the cable's loose.
Oh, there it goes first.
I don't know what happened. That will need more investigation. But she's going forward for now.
Let's get to the racetrack.
And there it popped into drive. Whoop. So it tells me I think my belt tension's a little tight. My belt tension's definitely tight. You can hear that squealing. So, yeah, we'll have to put some shims in the secondary there. All right. All right, so I just want to explain about the reverse and what I'm talking about with the belt tension. So the cable was loose. It's not a cable adjustment, but the belt tension was so tight that it kept pressure on all the gears. And essentially, you got to release that pressure in order to get it to shift. Just like trying to shift a car without pressing in the clutch, for those of us old enough to remember stick shift cars. So hopefully that helps you guys understand that. Well, I'm going to call that a successful test run. We've got some issues to work out. Number one, I showed you the belt's too tight. It's technically not the right belt, although it is the right length belt. Whatever. I'll get a 1045 for it. It'll be happy. Or a 42, whatever I find. This is just the belt I had sitting around that was new. I'll use it on something else. What else? Oh, yeah, I got to tighten up my handlebars. You guys saw those move. The knot coming out of reverse, that's due to the belt being too tight. There's just too much tension. So you saw earlier when we killed it and I jiggled the secondary, it popped right into forward, and did it again now. So that's all related to that. I don't know. That's the main issues. I guess the next episode's going to be all the candy. I'm going to get the electric start back on.
Yeah. Woo.
Hood.
Fancy.
Nose cone. Well, next episode's finishing the sled out, really. But I wanted to get a couple test hits in today, find out if there were any problems before that. You know there's going to be more test hits in the future. Hopefully the weather will be even cooler than it is today. It's like 70 today.
Yeah.
Not bad. I ran it without the airbox because it was, essentially 70 degrees. That's a good way to detune if you got a real quick, get your sled ready for warm weather to do a couple test hits. Just take the airbox off. It's actually like we got puppies playing. Anyways, that's the old trick with the old TXLs. If you got to run a TXL in warm weather, you drop the airbox off and they work great.
Yeah.
So with that said, thanks for watching. Huge thanks to the patrons. You guys are the best. We really appreciate you keeping the channel going. Everybody else, if you haven't yet, go check out the patron and consider supporting the channel that way. Huge thanks to Steven Schenhals. He sent us the beer money this week. He supported us with a case of silver bullets.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steven. Really appreciate it. So he sent that by PayPal, which if you want to support the channel, it's a great way to send us some beer and pizza. We'll just go buy it.
Yeah, man.
So
appreciate it very much.
Once again, thanks to the patrons. Everybody else, hit subscribe. It means a lot to us if you hit subscribe.
Yeah.
Notify.
Yeah, hit the notifications. I got asked this week, Nutter, did you slow down on your videos?
Uh-oh.
Friend of mine, he's not subscribed and he didn't hit notifications, so he isn't seeing the videos. So if you want to see the videos, better subscribe and hit notification, because otherwise YouTube may not show them. Even if you think you're watching them all, you may miss some. And go back and check if you're not sure, because I have been doing 2 a week for about a month now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there'll be a Wednesday video right before this one, though. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the swap meets.
See you at the swaps.